Hello, I'm Pastor Rick Hope with today's daily devotional thought brought to you by First Baptist Church Lillian and No Compromise Ministries. Acts chapter 13, verses 44 and on down, it says, the following week almost the entire city turned out to hear them being Paul and Barnabas, preach the word of the Lord. But verse 45, when some of the Jews saw the crowds, they were jealous. So they slandered Paul and argued against whatever he said. Verse 46, then Paul and Barnabas spoke out boldly. They continued to declare the word of the Lord. They did not let rejection stop them. They did not let the acceptance of others pull them back. A lot of times we do things for man's applause, do things for man's approval, and when we don't feel appreciated enough, we quit. How many people have left the church because they weren't thanked enough? How many pastors have quit ministry because they didn't feel appreciated? Can I just tell you, it's never about that, and it can never be about that. It's about obedience. It's about following the call of Christ regardless. Lee Iacocca, the founder of, or not the founder, excuse me, but the very popular, famous chairman of Chrysler Motor Corporation, after he had retired, said, I was in the automobile industry for years and years and years, and I still don't have life figured out. And he said this, I can tell you one thing though, fame and fortune is for the birds. In other words, he said, even though I have the approval of a lot of people, and even though I'm a role model for some, and even though some people even talked about drafting me for president, I still feel empty. And the reason he felt empty is because it's not about those accolades. It's about a love relationship with Jesus Christ. Paul recognized that. And he said in Philippians 3:10, I have learned whatever state I am therewith to be content. That nothing was going to bother him as long as he looked to Jesus, the author and finisher of his faith, Hebrews chapter 12. Don't do things for man's applause. It'll never last. Be obedient to God, because your faithfulness to Him will have an everlasting reward.